hungry by lunchtime.
Sergeant, I want to see my boy.
Granddad, we'll be with you when we can.
Could you just check that everything's there, please?
Where's her other ring?
That's all that we found on her.
What about her clothes?
They're being kept for forensic testing.
They could be returned to you in due course, if you want them. Would you mind just signing this book here, please?
Thanks. White fella's got their law, but you gotta sort this out. Our way. Proper way.
Peas in a pot, eh?
What'd you say?
Sorry, we haven't got anyone to supervise a visit at the moment.
Well, what about his things?
I'll make sure he gets them.
Well, when can I see him?
Try tomorrow.
You see him?
What's up, Grandad? Not visiting time yet.
Thought you had something to talk about.
Didn't get a chance, did I? No use you trying if they won't let me in.
What do you think we're gonna do? Break him out or something?
Bloody well should. They're working him over in there. That's why they won't let us see him.
Why don't you let him out, assholes?
Come on, keep that up. You'll end up in a cell next to him.
Hey! Leave the bloody car alone, you bastard. It's not your cousin that got in there kicking that shit out of.
Don't get smart with us, you prick.
It's a waste of time, asshole.
Why don't you lot get back in the jungle?
Why don't you go back to where you come from, asshole?
I'll handle this. You go check on the prisoner.
Settle down! Settle down! Settle down! Bloody settle down! Or what?
I'll book the lot of yous. If I remember correctly, you're still on a good behaviour bond.
Nothing to do with us, Sarge. See you later, boys.
Don't push it. Don't push it.
You gonna let us see him or what?
You're gonna wait till the bruises heal.
No one's laid a hand on Ricky. You can ask him. You missed the fun.
Might even the numbers up a bit.
If you want to do this the hard way, that's fine by me. But I think it's in everybody's best interest if we just keep things calm.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
As soon as these two are so keen to come and visit, why don't you bring them in with you? Just to make a statement about what they saw.
You sleep in?
I'm here now, Uncle. Can't you two come with me?
Got one of my boys in there already. Not taking Chris in except to see his brother.
They're only gonna make a statement. It won't take long.
When you gonna get him out of that cell?
I can't just walk in there and say, give me the key and unlock the door.
I know that boy. You know that boy. Drunk or sober. He'd never hurt anyone like that.
I'll do everything I can.
That's what the white man government paying you for. Consider!
Hey, my brother!
Oh, shit!
Oh, my God! Oh, darling.
Oh, where'd you spring from, eh?
Oh, round and about. Yeah, and I heard what happened in the fern. Times like this, you need your family, eh? Anyway.
Yeah, give us this.
Oh, bugger!
Oh, shit.
Could have got myself a bloody taxi from the station. Oh, come on then. Let's go.
Millie! Thank you. Millie, where are you? Millie, jump through. Larry, I didn't know you were back up here. Where's your mum?
She's busy, mate.
Get her out of here. The plan's been approved, mate. It's finally come through. We'll get the money this financial year. Well, we will do if we sign up all the papers. Hey, there you are. Hey, Millie, we did it. Look, you won't know this place in 6 months' time. What's wrong with you people? Somebody died.
Can I help you?
Oh, sorry. Didn't realise anyone was here.
I'm Elizabeth Ashton. This was my grandfather's place.
John Thompson, Department of Development. Yeah, I was sorry to hear old Jock had passed away. He's a real character.
So everyone tells me.
You're doing some clearing up, eh?
Oh, I feel like a peeping Tom digging through the remains of his life.
That's the whole appeal of archaeology. I did a degree in bones and stones, till I realised there was more work to be done in the here and now than picking over the past.
Well, what on earth do I do with these, then?
Bury them. 2,000 years from now, some archaeologists will be having nightmares trying to work out where they came from. You could have a bit of trouble selling the old place.
Oh, it'll look much better once I've cleaned it up and had the fences fixed.
Ah, it's not the fences. It's who's on the other side. I work with the Ben Biller people quite a lot. They could be interested in buying part of it at least.
How? Save up their pension checks?
I don't know. There are funds we can tap into. Just had a housing scheme approved.
They can't use that for anything else, can they?
Oh, there are ways. Think it over. Let me know if you're interested.
Well, Ricky, he's always been strong. He'll bear up.
Yeah, never thought he'd be the one to get himself into strife, though. Chris, but...
They
he's
both good
always-
boys. Edie and I, we done the best we could by them.
Yeah, well, kids will break your heart. God, Vi's turned into a real townie, hasn't she? She still saving other people's souls?
Keeps the old fella upstairs awake half the bloody night with the list of people she prays for.
Oh, she takes Sal to church with her?
Oh, not as often as she'd like.
Takes after her mum, eh?
We better get in, eh?
Yep.
Mum.
Hello, Bub. Oh, what you been doing to my girl, Vi? She's so big, hardly know her.
Are you going to keep us on the doorstep all day?
Give us a hug, you old bugger. Mary. Oh, God, it's good to see you. How long has it been? Too bloody long, eh? Oh.
Sally, shut that door. No need to put a show on for the whole world. You look all in. Better sit down.
Time for rest when all this is over. See you after, eh?
You staying long?
Right, and I might upset your neighbours, eh?
You know you're welcome here as long as you like. Here, Bub, put your mother's things in your room. We've got a board at the moment. Vincent.
I don't care. Sal and I can share. Give us a chance to catch up, eh? She's the only bub I got now.
You blokes ready for him yet?
Just giving them a chance to go over things in their own minds before we take it down.
Is that what you did with Ricky? Make him sweat?
We did Ricky by the book. He confessed.
Of his own free will?
That's right.
Yeah. Sure reads like it.
You got something to say, Vince. Just come out and say it.
Well, this won't stand up. And you know it.
What I know is that we questioned Ricky Dyer and he confessed and he signed it.
Come on, Phil. He was pissed with no lawyer present.
We asked if he wanted one. He refused.
Yeah, and I bet you was real upset about that. Look, if this is all you got, Ricky's lawyer is going to have a field day.
Well, then let's get his mates in here and ask them. Was he alone? When your brother left, was he alone?
Someone was waiting down the track.
Who was that? Was it Wilger Carmichael?
It was, wasn't it? Ricky went off with Wilger Carmichael.
It's all right, bro. You're not the one that's in trouble here.
As long as his statement's accurate.
When did your brother rejoin you?
Picked him up down the road.
No, what time?
I don't know.
Think, what time?
4:30.
You said he was still sleeping it off here at the station when you got called to the assault.
Look, mate, you're an observer here. I'd be quite within my rights to ask you to leave.
He's right.
Could it have been later than 4:30? Say, 6:30 or 7?
Coulda.
Was he upset when he returned? Angry?
Sort of.
Did he say where he'd been, what he'd been doing?
Nothing at all.
Then why was he stirred up? Then why was he stirred up?
We're giving him a bit.
About what? About what?
You know, Millie's gone.
What about her? What about Millie's girl?
You know, sneaking off in the bushes and that.
What did Ricky say when you were giving him a bit? What did Ricky say when you were giving him a bit?
He was what?
No. What did he say? What did Ricky say?
He said not to say that we're seen her with him.
My brother went off about 3 o'clock. We saw him meet Wilger Carmichael. We met him again at approximately 7 o'clock. When he learned that we had seen him with Wilger Carmichael, he became very angry and made us promise that we would not tell anyone that they'd been together. This is a true and accurate statement of what you just said? Then sign here, please.
I'll get Robert.
If he confirms this.
So, where is she now? The body?
Coroner's released it. The funeral's tomorrow.
I have to be there.
We got to talk about this. You signed it. Is this the truth?
You gotta arrange it.
You say here You hurt Millie's girl. Hit her with a rock. You didn't have to say anything. You could have asked for me. Or someone from the legal service.
You ask!
Okay. I'll ask.
Suppose he denied everything, did he? Well, I'm glad we got all that cleared up. And maybe I should go and let him out. Or do you want to do that?
Constable, you better organise the prisoner's blood sample for forensic. And don't be too bloody long about it.
She was talking about coming down to visit you soon. But I was worried about her being down there.
The city's okay, Mum.
I know what you see in it.
We've been through this before. There's not much for me here.
Thought when we built here, you'd have a place to come back to. Near us. Near our baby girl.
You've been waiting here all day, Uncle.
Thought they might have changed their mind, eh?
Not today.
No good. Leaving that boy on his own, brooding.
Come on in, I'll take you home. Let's see if we can get you in tomorrow.
Hey, where you off to, me brother?
Home.
Hang on. I'll come with you, eh? Oh, I'll see you later, Papa.
Tea's at 6. I'm cooking.
Yeah, all right.
I was going to drive out later and see how you are.
I was about to come up to the station and check on you. Yeah, you can't deny that the last couple of days have been routine for any of us.
No. Well, things are back to normal now. Maybe we can catch up on that dinner we keep missing out on?
Oh, I'd fall asleep at the plate. Oh, look, I can buy you a coffee. I've got some time before I have to be at Jock's solicitors.
Yeah, look, things are kind of hectic at the moment,
Yeah,
so...
you feel 5 minutes won't hurt.
You're as bad as your grandfather.
Everyone seems to know more about my family than I do.
Well, if it was my family, you'd be grateful. There's 5 of us. My mum was one of 9, so I've got cousins coming out of my ears. Half of them in and out of the jail.
Must make for some interesting family reunions, given your line of work.
Oh, my dad was a cop too.
Ah, so you always wanted to be
Well, you got lost there, Grandma.
Is that you, Chris Dyer? Didn't recognise it. Give you Ernie a hug. How you going, Robert? The long dry trip from town?
Yeah, well, the same fix that. Come on.
You're running a taxi service for the Dyers, mate.
Still on the job.
There's more than one family on the mish. You work for all of us. You keep hanging out with this mob, you'll have no place here, mate.
Blanchett!
Not.
Mum, didn't mine skip more than Dad's?
I don't know, I wasn't looking. There you go, Uncle. This one's from Carly.
Where you going? I'm going, eh?
Take a charge?
It was you taking Ricky on a charge that started it.
Hey?
If it weren't for you and that shit, Ricky wouldn't even be in
It
jail.
wasn't me who dropped him into the Gungies this morning.
Hey, stop it. Don't you think he feels bad enough? Ricky in the cell and Millie's girl up there?
Well, if I had to stand before the judge right now, all I could say is... well, he shouldn't have spilled his guts in front of Phil like that without anybody being there. They should have waited for me. It's a pretty big chop for one person.
Doesn't fire feed you anymore.
Well, there's not much smiling going on over there at the moment. Or anywhere else, for that matter. Want these?
There are a lot of you.
I got a sister and a brother. I had another brother, but he passed on.
I always wanted a big family.
The trouble with you white fellas, you breed like rabbits.
Garth, my husband, he wanted to wait. Good thing as it turned out.
You don't talk about him much, do you?
Not much to say. Could stand a spoon up in that.
Your mum would be proud of you.
You see how much?
I haven't been back to WA in a while.
Maybe when all this is over.
There'll be another all this. And another. Do you think he did it?
I don't know. But whoever did that to her should be put away for life.
Hey, Jock, you old bastard! Open up, will you? You can't be asleep. I can see the light on.
I think you better go and let her in before she rips the door off the hinges.
So, the old fella finally cocked it, eh? Thought they'd have to do him in with an axe.
It was a stroke, actually.
Oh, stroke of luck, if you ask me. Tight old bastard, weren't you? But you know what? He's to share his smokes with me.
Oh, sorry, I don't smoke.
We could get some on the way into town anytime.
What's the hurry? Sit down, sit down. You know, him and I used to be on the charge sometimes. He made his own grog. Tasted like piss, but geez, it did the job.
I think I'll go and make some coffee.
I wouldn't count on selling it.
I can still see him now, sitting over there with Pauline and Eddie, crawling all over him. Now they're all dead. All of them.
No point waiting. I'm not hungry, I can't.
Hey, Bubba. Been catching up on old mates at home.
We were expecting you at 6 o'clock. Sally's gone to a lot of trouble.
Well, I'm home, aren't I? Hey! Oh, my baby.
No.
What's the matter?
You go to bed. I'll look after her.
You don't tell my bub what to do.
Off you go.
You stay where you are. Vi Murray, you're a hard woman.
Look what you've done.
I didn't mean it. Been thinking about Pauline and little Eddie.
Pauline and Eddie? Is that all you ever think about?
You want me to forget about them?
I just want you to think about me sometimes. I'm your kid too, when you're straight enough to remember.
You stay away from her! You let them take my kids away! You're not gonna take her from me!
Come on. Time to put you to bed. Come on.
Hot and strong,
Hot and strong, Auntie. How's Sally?
crying herself to sleep. Mary?
Same. Is Pauline and Eddie her kids?
Were. They were taken from her.
By the welfare?
Yeah. Mary and I went straight down to Sydney to find them. She was half off her head. She took a swing at the social worker.
They charge her?
Yeah. 6 months for assault. By the time she got out, the kids were adopted. And they said the files were closed. It's like they were never born.
I didn't hear you mention you had a brother and a sister.
Mum talks about them enough for everyone.
Well, she reckons they're dead. Where would you get an idea like that?
Dunno. There's no way of finding out anyway.
I used to work with this bloke in Melbourne. He found his family through some organisation. They do nothing but get our people in touch with their family again.
So?
Well, I reckon I got that address written down somewhere. I could find out for you if you like.
It's mostly glass. I could fix it.
Leave it. I'll get it sent away to be done.
No, I can do it. I can do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know. I know. But Sally's the one that needs to hear that.
Ricky?
They won't let you go.
I thought you were going to fix it so I could go to the funeral.
I can't fix it.
But I have to be there. You were going to fix it.
I'll wait for you at the car, Uncle.
Vincent! Vincent, you're going to... Vincent! Vincent, you come back here!
Ricky, I have to go. Ricky, look, that white fella's got. He's a young fella. By the time we set her spirit free, you'll be home, son. You'll be home.
wondered if you'd be here.
I nearly missed it. Had a call out to an accident on the Riverston Road.
I'm not much good at funerals.
Who is?
Glad to hear you made an arrest. Certainly don't want any more of these.
Phil.
Thought any more about what I said yesterday? And?
Look, maybe now isn't the moment. Excuse me.
The doctor get that blood sample?
Yeah.
So that's it then?
As far as I'm concerned.
Nice to be so certain.
If he's got any complaints, he can always make another statement.
Yeah, that would go down good in court, wouldn't it?
You go.
No good to our kids praying to some skinny white fella on a cross.
It's what Millie wants.
Yeah. Does she gets to bury her girl? If I didn't have you, I couldn't bear it. My other two bubbas dead.
You don't know that, Mum.
I know.
You can't know. I can help you find them.
No.
Do you want me to give you both a lift home?
Oh, what do you want? We don't need you.
I was only trying to help.
Listen here. If your family wants to be such bloody saints, why didn't old Jock help when they took me kids?
I'm sorry?
I came here when they let me out of jail. I asked him and I bloody begged. And he didn't want to know. His own kids and he didn't want to know. Oh, I suppose he didn't boast too much about dipping his wick at the mish. It was his kids all right and he didn't give a shit.
You coming to the wake? Look, Mum didn't really mean to upset you.
I'm not upset. I don't know how I feel.
I thought you knew.
He's not your...
No.
Did you know him? Did he ever talk about me?
No. Mum always reckoned Pauline had the old fella's eyes.
That's what they said about me.
Vincent reckoned you could help me. He gave me this name before I left for church. Said if I called them, they might know how to find the kids.
Is that what you want? Phone's just over there.
Oh, by the way, my name's Sally.
I'm Beth.
Thank you.
Hi. You all right? Was I the only one who wasn't in on it?
It wasn't a secret. I wondered if you knew about it.
Nothing new in what he did. And he was better than most.
Aren't you gonna help?
Oh, they'll manage. Did my fair share wrangling back home.
Old Billy was pretty special to Millie's girl, wasn't he?
Yeah, he just wants to say goodbye.
What do you mean?
What the bloody hell do you think you're doing, Dyer?
Hey, you piss off my own business.
Let go of the horse, mate.
Yeah, I will. Stole the gate and put it in there.
Are you deaf or something? Let go of the horse.
Hey, you've been giving too many orders in the city too long, eh, Clary? Turn into a real proper coconut.
Right, slow.
There, you get in.
Whoa!
Hey, come on, break it up! Please, Terry, break it up! Come on!
Cut it out! Come on, cut it out, you two. Cut it out. Don't you think your mother's got enough on her plate?
Whose fault's that?
Think he wouldn't have hurt your sister?
You didn't hurt her. You killed her.
That's enough. There's been enough hurt in this place already.
Because of you lot. Because of Ricky.
No one's guilty until they've been tried and judged.
She was with him. He was supposed to look after her. Whatever he did or didn't do, she was his to take care of.
There's a world of difference between not looking after someone when you're supposed to and actively hurting them.
Not to us. White fella law, if you don't like it, change it. And then change it changes. Black fella law, well, it just is. She was with Ricky, therefore it was his responsibility.
No middle ground.
That ground gets smaller all the time.
Oh, give up.
You can't. Not now that you're related.
Who told you?
Well, it's nice for Sally to have a niece.
Whoa, hang on. As far as I can untangle it, if I'm related to anyone, it's Mary's other kids.
No.
Oh, not how they see it.
No.
Oh, Sally running that organisation you told them about, Cuz.
No. We're not related. This is my burpire. I'm a you. See ya.
Hey, Vince.
You.
I was with the kid.
He's okay. He's not saying much, sir.
Take good care of him, eh?
They reckon the adoption laws have changed. Provided no contact veto's been registered, they're pretty confident they can get some news at least.
The only thing is, you're the only one that can apply. You need to write to them.
Or go and see them.
Why? They've got nothing more to tell me. Is this the mob? Yeah, they helped me, all right. They helped me find Pauline was dead. She was given to some white family in the city, and they let her get hit by a car. She was 7 years old, and they killed her.
Mum. Mum. What happened to little Eddie?
Just give it up, all right? Just give it up.
Do you want a hand?
You'll just get dirty again. When are you heading back?
Tomorrow, maybe.
You know what's so important about that job of yours?
Dad, you know it took me 4 months to get that job. Anyway, if I don't head back now, then they won't want me back at all.
Seems to me if there's more important work here.
Don't, Mum.
I kept thinking we could make things better. Get some jobs so the blokes will feel that they're worth something. So the women don't have to run and hide on Puncheon Day because there's no other people to take the herd out on. So people would drive across that hill and look down at us and think, pretty good place, that.
It's still worth doing, Mum.
I can't do it on my own.
Don't know how much good I am at typing. I might just keep you busy trying to teach me, eh?
If they put any pressure on you, mate, any at all, now's the time to tell me. Because you sound more like Macca in this than Macca does. They took this when they was dealing with an assault. It doesn't mention the rape.
You reckon I'd do that to her?
I know you loved her.
I didn't touch her that way.
Then you've got to help yourself, mate. Otherwise, you go down for this whether you did it or not.
What if I could?
You must know what happened.
I don't. I was all charged up. I left Chris and Robert and I woke up here. I don't remember. And I'm trying, but it's just like it's not in here.
You remember seeing Millie's girl?
I know she was there. That's all. And what if it was me? What if I'm the one that did that to her? And I can't even remember.
Kid's a complete blank. He don't remember a thing.
Is that what he told you? You accusing me of verbaling him?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time some blackfellas had words put in his mouth.
Those days are over, mate.
You believe that? You'd be still putting your teeth under your pillow for the tooth fairy.
Well, it's not the way I operate. So if he's trying to cop to a lesser plea, he can forget it. Alcohol's no defense in a murder charge.
I believe you. At least talk to him, Phil.
Look, I've already taken one statement. Mate, I'm not his judge. No matter how many times he changes his story, we've got witnesses that he lied. Remember that.
And what if he didn't do it?
What if?
Then the person that did this is still out there somewhere. No one's lifting a finger to find him. Remember that.